Hey crafty friends, it's Joy here. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Today I have two cards for you. I am using Spellbinders Large Die of the Month and the Embossing Folder Kit of the Month for December 2022. And the Large Die of the Month is actually created for a 5x7 card, but you can also make A2 size cards, which is what I did today. So here is this large die of the month. You get this beautiful heart, and then you have these floral pieces, and I'll show you in a second what you do with those. Those are going to fit inside the heart. And then you have all of these other flowers that you're going to add to those other two floral pieces. So we're going to adhere some of these together. I did forget to die cut some center pieces, so I'm die cutting that from some sage cardstock, or excuse me, sage leaf cardstock from Lawn Fawn. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to put these flowers together and then put this die together. This die is really, really gorgeous and I'm in love with it. So I hope that if you guys are watching this, that you're signed up for that kit and this is something that's going to be coming to you because it is fantastic. So this is how those two floral dies fit inside of your heart, and it is stunning. So let's get our flowers adhered. So obviously I did all of my die cutting off camera, which saves us a ton of time. I have die cut from Lawn Fawn's Sage Leaf and Apricot. Then Cardstock Warehouse, I'm using Gold Mirror, Cardstock Rose Quartz, and Sorbet Yellow. So those are the colors I am using. Well, I say Gold Mirror, scratch that. I actually ended up not using Gold Mirror. I actually ended up using black, but I did use Rose Quartz and Sorbet Yellow. I thought I was going to use the sentiment in this die, which says with love, in Gold Mirror, but it ended up not working out. So like I said, I have two cards. The second card, I'm going to be using some rainbow holographic cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. It is so much fun, and some onyx black cardstock for that. So as you can see, I'm putting these flowers together. It really is super, super simple. I'm keeping the color scheme nice and light. I just felt like because I'm doing a lot of Christmas cards and the colors are usually kind of deep and dark, it just felt kind of fun to do something just really light and airy. So that is why I chose this kind of color combination. If you didn't want to do die cut flowers, you could also color these with Copic markers, and that would be beautiful too. So I have my two kind of base pieces here die cut from the Sage Leaf cardstock, and you are going to be able to see, because it is embossed in this, the shapes of the flowers and where they fit. So it's just like a puzzle, but super easy. I don't love puzzles personally, but this was super easy to put together. So I'm just laying everything out, making sure my color combos, you know, kind of flow nicely. If I needed to change that around, then I could. I will use my Barely Art glue and my Crystal Katana embellishment wand to put all of these in place. This is super, super simple. Now, you don't have to use the large heart that I showed you at the beginning. You could put these two pieces together without the heart, and that would be stunning. So I am going to use the heart, but it's also going to have the look of kind of without the heart because I'm going to use vellum behind this. I have been using vellum a lot lately. I love it. I just think I totally like forgot about it forever, and I don't know how I forgot about it because it makes all the cards so, so pretty. So here's my vellum piece. I'm going to die cut that heart from it, but if you didn't want to use vellum, you could use a solid piece of cardstock, maybe a matching piece of cardstock to the flowers, one of the flower colors. That would be really pretty as well, or even like a metallic cardstock would be pretty. But look at how stunning that is on the vellum, because the vellum is there, but it's not there, you know? Then we have the embossing folder for December. It has all of these hearts intersecting, and it's so fun. So I have my white cardstock in here. This is some Nina cardstock. I will run this through my Platinum 6 die cut machine. And I'm just deciding which side I want to use. And then we can pop this heart right into the center, and it's going to be so, so pretty. But let's get this adhered to the vellum first. I'm going to use some liquid glue. As you can see, I'm just kind of adding some dots, not a ton of glue because I don't want it to squish out all over my vellum. But I'm just going to lay that down, and then I can get my other piece, making sure everything kind of lines up before the glue, like, you know, stays put. Let's get this other little side piece here. And reverse tweezers are fantastic for stuff like this because it keeps your hands out of the way and you can see what you're doing. Now I do want to add some foam tape behind this, so I'm going to hide my foam tape behind all of the bigger flower pieces. That way you don't see it coming through your vellum because that's not so super cute. And then we can pop this heart right here in the center. So this to me had a very girly feel, and my second card is going to be a more masculine feel, even though it is a heart. And I did both of these as birthday cards, but obviously you could make these like a Valentine's or something. I'm using Tailored Expressions Simple Strips Birthday Sentiments, and I already have these in my stash, stamped and die cut. I probably should make a video showing doing all that because it's kind of therapeutic and fun and easy, and you get a lot of sentiments. But it says, may all your wishes come true. And then I'm using Spellbinders Aura adhesive crystals. And you guys know how much I love my Aura foil, so I thought I would bring these in because these are just going to take on different colors. And I'm just going to place these on the outside of the heart on the vellum. So I'm just going to add a few scatterings around, just kind of getting an eye for it. But these really added a little something extra, and these are really, really gorgeous, and I love that they already have adhesive behind it. Makes it super, super easy, and I'm just using my tool-in-one to pick them off the sheet and then to put them in place. And then we can take a look at this up close. Look at how stunning that is. This die is so gorgeous. I just know I'm going to be using this definitely more than one time. Okay, here is that fun holographic cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. I'm going to run that through my die cut machine. Now, normally you should die cut your shape first and then put it through your embossing folder, and I was just so excited about getting it embossed that I forgot that should be the rule. But when I ran this through, it really didn't smush down the embossed area, so I was lucky, but definitely die cut first, emboss second. Then I have the With Love from the large die, and I'm going to die cut that 3 times from Onyx Black cardstock. This is going to give it some dimension when we adhere all 3 layers together. So now it's like it is without adding foam tape behind it, so it has some dimension. This card is fairly simple, but I think it has a wow factor, obviously because of the holographic, but then it's against the black. So it's just this really fantastic contrast. So now I can adhere this right to the center of the heart, but look at the heart. Look at that fun cardstock. I think Simon Says Stamp has something like this as well. I'm sure some other companies do that I'm not aware of, but I just got this from Cardstock Warehouse, and it is so, so pretty. So I have the With You there. Then I'm going to use some black bits and pieces gems, I think they are, from Tailored Expressions. And I just thought bringing in more of that black would just make it feel a little more masculine. And again, this could be a great Valentine's card, but I opted for a birthday card. I mean, obviously you could give this to a girl too because it's just way too much fun. I will be adding some foam tape behind this heart, and then I can pop this up on a piece of black cardstock. Both of these will be adhered to a white card base, A2 size card base. But let's put that in the center, and then we can bring in one more sentiment. And so it says happy birthday from all of us, which I thought was perfect. I added a little piece of foam tape right in the center, lined that up, and I'm going to add 2 more pieces of foam tape on the end pieces. I thought I would just add it after because I didn't want it to be on top of the With Love sentiment. Okay, look at this one up close. Look at that fun cardstock. That embossing folder is so cool. It's a great big heart, which I absolutely love. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you feel inspired by all of this. Thank you for all of your support, and I will be back soon with another video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.